Sarah, the editor of Brava magazine, and we are back with Resource Robin at the House of the Future for your exclusive look behind the scenes.
So today we're going to talk about the blower door test and energy efficiency. So had you heard about blower door test before
No,
we
I
started?
have not.
So the idea behind a blower door test is to try to figure out where the spots in the building are leaking. So what they do is they actually hook up a really big blower to one of the outside doors and they expel all the air in the house. And that puts it in a negative pressure. And what air wants to do is it wants to be balanced. And so it will find ways to come into the house.
And what's the goal of that then?
So those are the paths for leakage of when you're heating a house in the winter and cold air is outside, that cold air coming in is going to reduce your energy efficiency.
Okay.
So same thing in the summer, that hot, moist air is going to come in, condensation can occur, the air conditioning works harder. So for efficiency, you really want to find where this leaks are.
And so once the air is expelled from the house, how do you look for the leaks?
We actually took a smoke pen around and actually you can see smoke moving along where there's leakage within the building.
And what did you find? Did you find that you had done a great job so far, or?
Well, we didn't do as well as I thought we had done. We found some real surprising things where there was leakage at the top and bottom plates of the walls that we didn't expect. We thought those were sealed pretty well. And especially on this angled wall, a most efficient house is going to be a cube. So the least amount of angles of walls that you can put in are the best thing to do. This is the only angled wall in this house. This one had the most leakage on it. So we went back and fixed that as well.
Now, when you say you went back and fixed it, you were able to fix things in an easier manner than other homes because you did the blower test at a different time.
Right, so typically this is when we would do the blower door test is when we're actually at drywall stage.
Okay.
We did it prior to putting this up on the wall. It was a challenge and we had to figure out some new details on how to do that and had to drywall in a different manner because we had to drywall the ceiling upstairs before we could do the blower door test. So they had to come in stages. But it allowed us to get into that wall cavity and caulk and foam and seal up everything in the wall, which if we found leak at this point, you can imagine it's really difficult to get back into there.
So what do you do if you have an existing home, the walls are already up? Can you do a blower door test to see the efficiency of your home?
Yeah, and in fact, we say that's the first thing you should do before you do any energy efficiency upgrades in your house is actually do a blower door test because even though you can't identify all the leaks, you can still identify a huge amount of them and it will tell you where to focus your dollars and where to focus your energies. And so between a blower door test and putting insulation on the exterior and into the attic, best bangs for your buck.